Hello, welcome to Pilates with you. This is a 25-minute full body Pilates workout. No equipment is needed, so grab your mat and let's begin. We'll start towards the back end of your mat. You're going to stand with your feet parallel, about hip width distance apart. From here, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to inhale, lift your arms up towards the ceiling, find a big stretch. Exhale, start to tuck your chin down towards your chest, dive forward towards the floor. Keep the knees soft to bring the chest down towards your thighs. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. You're going to bend your knees and open your arms out to a T. You're going to lengthen your spine so you're in a flat back. Start to come all the way up to vertical. Lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling, bringing your chin and chest slightly up. And on your exhale, you're going to dive back down. Soften your knees, relax the head, neck, shoulders. You can nod your head no. From here, you're going to bend the knees, open your arms into a T, flatten your spine to come all the way up. Reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, take an inhale, exhale, roll all the way back down towards the floor, keeping your knees soft. Bringing your hands down, you're going to begin to walk forward into a plank with your shoulders over your wrist. Belly button pulls up towards your spine. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet. Open your arms out to a T, find your flat back, and then come all the way up. Lifting your arms back up towards the ceiling to exhale, dive down. Bring your hands down, walk back forward into your plank. Adding shoulder taps, so bring your left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder. Take one more to each side. Once both hands are down, you're going to bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your toes. Open your arms out into a T, find your flat back to come all the way up. Inhale, lengthen up as tall as you can. Exhale, dive down, walk forward into your plank. We're going to go back into those shoulder taps. We're going to take 6 this time. So you're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands are down, bend your knees, walk your hands back. Open your arms out to a T, slowly come up, bring your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin down towards your chest. Walk out into your final plank. And we're gonna take 8 shoulder taps. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, walk back towards your feet. Bring your arms out to the sides, lift all the way up. Big reach up towards the ceiling on your inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Widen your feet so that they're about shoulder width apart and all 10 toes are facing forward. You're going to sink back into a squat. Stretch your legs to stand up tall and repeat. Squat and stand. 7 more. 6. Shoulders down away from the ears. 5. Make sure you're not arching in the low back, keeping the weight back towards your heels. 4, 3, 2. Last heel lift, you're going to meet me in your squat. You're going to take pulses going up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly button back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay in your squat. You're going to pause. You're going to rotate towards the left and drop your left arm down towards your left hip. Come back up. Twist to the right. Open your right arm back. Twist to the left. Twist to the right. Find as much rotation as you can, keeping your hips still. 3. Last 2. After your last one, bring both arms up overhead. Palms are going to face down towards your mat. Bend your elbows back towards your hips. Stretch your arms back forward. Stay in your squat. For added challenge, as you bend the elbows, lift the heels. 4, 3, 2. Last one. You're going to inhale to stand up tall. Exhale, dive down towards the floor. Walk forward back into your plank. We got a bonus set of shoulder taps. We're going to be here for 10, 9. Keep the hips still. 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders push up towards the ceiling. Final 2, 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the knees down towards the floor. Staying on your knees, you're going to keep your hips down. You're going to bend your elbows and then press back up. 5 more kneeling push-ups. 4, belly button back, hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Take an inhale to exhale. Press back into a child's pose. Stretch your fingertips far forward and keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. On your next exhale, you're going to come up onto your forearms. Knees are going to stay bent. Starting with the left leg, you're going to flex your heel up towards the ceiling, lower the knee down, and open the knee out to a fire hydrant. Bring it back, press up into a donkey kick, lower it down, fire hydrant. So alternating from donkey kick to fire hydrant. Meet me in your donkey kick with your heel up towards the ceiling. We're going to go into pulses. You're here for 8, 7, 6. Flex your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to extend the leg back and we're going to go into hamstring curls. So stretch the leg back and then rebend the knee, flex the foot. Point and extend, flex and bend. Keep your knee pulling away from the floor. 4 more. 3, belly button is pulling away from the floor. 2. Last one, keep the legs straight. Pulses to finish for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With control, lower the leg down. Press back into a child's pose. Release your lower back. When you're ready, you can slowly roll up to sit up and we'll get ready for the other side. So when you're ready, you're going to come back down onto your forearms. Make sure your knees are underneath the hips to start. Going into our donkey kick and fire hydrant combo with the right leg. So press your heel up, lower the knee down, open the knee out to the right. Make sure you're doing your best to keep your hips even, pointing your hip bones down towards the floor. We got about 2 more sets, and make sure you're pressing your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, drawing your ribs away from the mat. The next time your heel is up, we'll go into our pulses. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hamstring curls, extend your leg back, rebend the knee. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep your legs straight and hold pulse to finish for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. With control, lower the knee down. Exhale, press back, child's pose. 1 big inhale. Exhale, let all the air out, and you're going to slowly make your ways up. You're going to come up onto your left elbow and left hip, keeping your elbow underneath your shoulders. Knees are going to stay bent with your heels in line with your sit bones. You're going to lift your hips and top leg up, and then with control, lower everything down. And repeat. Lift, with control, lower. If you can, try not to bring your hips all the way down. Modification is to keep your hips down and focus on lifting the top leg up and down to focus on that right glute. As you come up, you want to press your hips forward and give your glutes a squeeze. 2 more. On this last one, you're going to hold it at the top. Breathing here for 5, 4, hips up higher. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let everything go. Stretch your top leg down towards your mat. You're going to lift your hips up and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, you're going to twist down towards your mat, threading your right arm underneath your left armpit. Untwist, lower the hips, and repeat. See if you can continue with your top leg hovering off the mat the whole time. We have about 3 more. Lift those hips up as high as you can, finding the space behind you in your twist. 2 more. Last one, you're going to find your highest hip lift and you're going to hold. You're going to start pulsing the leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the leg straight. 2, 1, and slowly lower down. Great work. We're going to move on into abdominals, so you're going to face the back of your mat. Keep your legs in front of you, either bent or straight. You're going to reach your arms forward, shoulder height, and we're going to take a roll down all together. Exhale, you're going to start to curve your spine, and you're going to roll down like a ball, bone by bone. Once you've landed with your head on the mat, you're going to bring your arms down and float the legs up to tabletop. You're going to keep the feet together and open your knees about shoulder width apart, so you're in your Pilates V position. Going into crunches, you're going to lift the shoulders off the mat and then lower back down. Repeat. Shoulders lift, lower down. 5 more, curling up higher each time. 4, keeping your legs still. 3, make sure there's some space between your chin and chest. 2, come up into your highest curl and you're going to pause. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, come up higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the chest lifted, you're going to lower the feet down towards your mat. Use your abdominals to pick the legs up. Modification, you can lower one leg down at a time. 4 more, making sure your lower back is on the mat. 3, 2, last one. You're going to stay lifted. From here, we're going to go straight into double leg stretch. So bring the elbows and knees to touch and expand arms and legs away. Curl like a ball, stretch arms and legs away. 5 more. Belly button down. 4. Curl up higher as you tighten like a ball. 3. Last 2. 1 more, you can do it. Come all the way in. Hug your knees in towards your chest and take a rest. You can lower your feet down and gently rock your knees from side to side to release your lower back. When you're ready, you're going to press your palms back down onto your mat. And on your next exhale, you're going to lift your legs back to tabletop. Keep your knees over your hips, and you also want to have some space in between the legs. So open your legs about hip width distance apart. You're going to reach your left arm up towards the ceiling and your right arm out to the side. On your exhale, you're going to curl over to the right side as you press your left hand through in between your legs, and your right arm is just going to stay out on the side. Left leg is going to reach forward as you curl head, neck, and shoulders up. You can rebend the knee as the shoulders come down. 3 more like this. Curl up higher each time. 2, reaching for the right corner of your mat. On this last one, you're going to stay lifted. Keep the left leg straight. You're going to bring both hands back behind the head. Curl up closer towards your right knee. Bring the chest back to center and repeat. Curl to the right, back to center. Lower your right hand down if you need. Otherwise, keep both hands back behind the head. We have 3 more. Find more twists. 2. Last one. Bend both knees. Hug your knees in towards your chest and take a rest. Moving on to the left side, legs are going to come up to tabletop. Right arm is going to reach up. Left arm is going to reach out to the side. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Right arm is going to go in between the legs, and then lower head, neck, and shoulders down. Start to add the right leg, so as you curl up, stretch the right leg forward. Fingertips are reaching down towards the left corner of your mat. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Stay lifted, hands back behind the head, twist more towards your left knee, come back to center, twist to the left, back to center. We're here for 4, 3, keep the shoulders lifted, 2. After your last one, you're going to start going into bicycle switches here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, twist more and more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees close to your chest, release your lower back, gently rock from side to side. Okay, when you are ready, you're going to stretch your legs down towards the end of your mat, so you're nice and long. We're going to take a roll up to come up. So you're going to reach your arms back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to tuck your chin in towards your chest. Slowly roll up and then take a forward fold. You can reach your fingertips over your toes and then relax your head, neck, and shoulders. When you're ready, you're going to roll up to sit up, and we'll take our side lying series to the opposite side. So this time you're going to come down onto your right elbow and right hip with your knees bent. Lift your hips and leg up, and then with control, lower down. Lift on your exhale, inhale to lower down with control. Make sure when you're coming up, you want to press your hips forward and feel your glutes working hard. 4 more for a little more challenge. Try not to tap the floor with your hips. 3, 2. Last one, you're going to stay up. Baby pulses with the hips for 6, 5, or just hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. And now we're going to go into our rotation. So you're going to stretch your top leg down towards the end of your mat. Pop your hips up and reach your left arm up. Thread your left arm underneath your right armpit as you twist your chest down towards the mat. Untwist, lower the hips down, and repeat. Twist, untwist, lower the hips, lift. For extra challenge, your top leg is going to stay up at a hover, hip height. Bring the hips up as high as you can. We have 3. Find as much rotation as you can, bringing your left shoulder down towards the floor. 2. Give me your best on this final set. Untwist, stay lifted, pulse the leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down and rest. Amazing work. Now we're going to go into a plank bear crawl combo. So you're going to come up onto your hands and knees, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes under. You're going to hover your knees off your mat, and we're holding here for 8, 7, 6, belly button up, 5, 4, 3, 2. Without dropping the knees, you're going to stretch back into a plank. Step your right foot in, right foot out, left foot out, right, left, right, left. So we're alternating from bear crawl into plank. 5 more sets, keeping your shoulders quiet. 4, 3, keep your ribs and abdominals engaged. 2, last one, stay out in your plank. 5 deep breaths here. With every exhale, draw your belly button up. 3 more. 2. Inhale, big exhale, press up into your downward dog stretch, drawing your heels down onto your mat, bringing your chest close to your thighs. We have 1 more plank series to go. So you can begin to pedal out your feet, slow down your breath. Take a moment here. And now on your next exhale, you're going to lean forward into your plank, and this time you're going to draw your right knee to left elbow, step back into your downward dog, and switch left knee to right elbow. Downward dog, right knee to left elbow, step back, left knee to right elbow. Keep it going and try to lower your hips down as low as you can when you're in your plank. Draw your knee as close to your elbow as possible. We have about 3 more. You can do it. 2. Last one. Press back into your downward dog, drawing your heels down towards the floor. Soften your knees, and you're going to begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. You can fold over your body, keep your knees bent or straight. And then from here, take a big inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to roll up bone by bone. Head is the last thing to come up. Let's take a couple of shoulder rolls going back at the top. You're going to stay towards the front end of your mat, and we're going to work on lunges. So you're going to keep your feet parallel. With your left foot, you're going to send the left toes back, Bend both knees and then step back forward and repeat. Send the left leg back to bend both knees and then step back forward. If you have your balance, when you return back to vertical, you're going to drive your left knee up towards your chest and with control, set your left toes back down. 3 more. 2. 1. Stay in your deep lunge and you're going to hold, keeping both knees bent. We're going to take pulses coming down, keeping your chest vertical. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying in your lunge, you're just going to extend your left leg so your chest comes forward. You're going to rotate towards the right and then return back to center. Rotate towards your bent front leg. Left leg stays straight. 4 more. Really pulling that left shoulder towards right leg. 3, 2. Last one. From here, you're going to rebend the left knee. You're going to pivot towards the left so you open both knees out to the side so you're in a deep second position. You're going to straighten the legs and bring your arms up. Rebend the knees. You can bring your arms down to circle up and around. Bend the knees and then straighten the legs. For a little extra balance challenge, when you extend the legs, let's lift the heels up. Roll the heels down as you bend the knees. 2 more. Last one, bend both knees. You're going to stay and hold. You're going to bring your hands back behind the head and start pulsing up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pressing the knees back, 2 and 1. Staying in your plie, you're going to take side bend. So you're just going to go from side to side, bringing your elbow down towards your knee. We have about 5. Really feel your rib cage opening out like an accordion. See if you can come down a little bit deeper as you press your knees back. 1 more to each side. You're going to come back up to vertical, and we're just going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to stay low. You're just going to pivot over towards the left so that your left leg is in front. You're going to bend into that right knee to help you stand up. You're going to drive your right knee up towards your chest, and then you're going to step back into your lunge just like we did on the other side. If pulling the knee up towards your chest is too much, just step your right foot to meet the left. Hands can stay back behind the head, or you can hold onto your hips or whatever you need to help you balance. 5 more. You should be feeling a lot of work happening in that left glute. 4. Stay light on your right. 3, 2. Last one, you're going to stay in your lunge. Pulsing up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. You're just going to stretch your right leg back and propel your chest forward. Staying in your incline, you're going to twist over towards the left and then return back to center with the chest, creating one long line from your heel to the top of your head. 6 more. See if you can bend into that left knee deeper. 4. Twisting deeper each time. 3. Really pull your right rib cage over towards the left. 2. Last one. Return back to center. We're going to go back into the second position plie, so you're going to pivot out towards the right. Bend both knees so that the knees are pointing out to the sides, and then stretch the legs to stand up tall. You can start to circle your arms with the legs, and you can also lift the heels up as you straighten the legs. Find a deep bend in the knees when you come down. Stand up tall as you stretch the legs. Last 2. Last 1, you're going to keep the heels lifted, stand up tall. Testing your balance, let's look over to the left. Bring your gaze back over to the right. Face center, grow taller, keep those heels lifted. Take an inhale, exhale, bend the knees, you're going to release. You're going to spin your toes forward so you're standing parallel. Exhale, you're going to dive down towards the floor, bring your hands down onto your mat. You can soften into the right knee, keeping your left leg straight. And then once you've had enough of that, you can straighten both legs and then lean over towards the left, bending your left knee. And you can switch from right to left. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring both hands over to your left leg, bringing your chest closer towards your left thigh. And then on your exhale, you're going to switch over to the right side, bringing your hands towards your right ankle, right foot. Walk your fingertips back to center. You're going to inhale to pull the chin and chest up. Exhale, drop the chest. Top of the head is pulling down towards the ground. Clasp the hands back behind you. Stretch your arms up or as far forward as you can, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, open up the arms. You're going to heel toe your feet back in towards each other. Pull the chest as close to your thighs. You can grab hold of your ankles, bending the knees. And then from here, you're going to slowly roll up bone by bone. Take 3 shoulder rolls going back at the top, and you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today, and I'll see you in the next one.